Hotep, Alafia, Komusta. Welcome to the Mind of Ro page. I am Iya Oguna Salamio. Today I'm going to make a short video on breathing exercises. The last video I made was on how to deal with gossipers. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mind of Ro. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I have more exercises and wisdom to share with you. I also have a TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at Mind of Ro. And I also have a Facebook business page at The Mind of Ro, and a Snapchat at LittleRoro253. I also do readings, so if you would like to get a reading done, go ahead and shoot me a private message or a comment and set an appointment with me so we could get that set up for you. So why would you do breathing techniques? Well, number one reason why you want to do breathing techniques is because when you slow down your breath, you slow down your nerves and you slow down the brain chatter, or what I like to call the monkey chatter in your brain. So I am a guided meditation instructor. I'm certified instructor. So according to my class and according to my studies, when we focus on our breathing and we slow our breathing down, it actually slows your blood flow in your body down. It calms your heart rate down. It also calms what I like to call the monkey chatter. If you think too much or you stress too much, it helps your brain chatter calm down. And of course, it calms your nerves. So if you're naturally a nervous person, or if you're about to go into a situation that might make you nervous, like maybe you're going on a date, you're about to go on a date, or maybe you're about to go to an interview, or maybe you have to have a really hard conversation with somebody and you need to calm your nerves down. These are going to be some great techniques you could use prior to situations like that. Or if you're really stressed out, you could use it as well. It also brings more oxygen into your bloodstream and in your brain. So it actually makes you more healthy to be able to take the time to focus on your breathing and to allow more oxygen within your body, your blood, and your brain. And it cools a hot head down. I myself could be a little hot head. I'm a little goon-headed. So if you tend to be a little fireball, then these are going to be some great techniques for you to help cool your head, calm your anger down. If you feel like something's upsetting you, you don't want to react excuse me, my video stopped for a second. If you don't want to respond dramatically to something that's stressing you out, it's good to be able to pause for a second and breathe and calm your nerves and cool your brain down. And doing these breathing techniques, because it allows more oxygen into your brain, it will help your head, your anger in your head, or your hotness in your head, make you feel more cool. So, of course, it helps with stress. If you've been going through a lot of stresses in your life and you just need to just calm everything down, this is going to be a great thing to do if you're having a really long, stressful day. Here are 5 breathing techniques you could use. You like my app that I have? It's going to start doing some fun things when I open my mouth. I figured it's going to be like the best app to use for this video. It's kind of funny. So the first one I have is going to be the lion's breath, which is going to be the best one when you're feeling angry and you're feeling frustrated and you want to scream. Let's say you're sitting in traffic and you want to freak out, or if you're arguing with somebody, or if you're just thinking about something you can't get off your mind and you feel furious and you're angry. Number 1 is going to be the best breathing technique. It's going to be a lion's breath. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath in. And if you're watching this, please do this with me. We're going to do 5 different breathing techniques in a row. Number 1 is lion's breath. What you're going to do is you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose. Please note, whenever you're doing breathing exercises, you're always going to breathe in your nose and out your mouth, or out your nose, but never breathe in your mouth. You're always going to breathe in your nose and out your nose, or out your mouth, and only in your nose, okay? So number 1 is lion's breath. You're going to take a deep breath in your nose and then out your mouth. But when you let it out your mouth, you're going to do like a lion face. You're going to spread your hands out as far as you can, just like this, and open your eyes as wide as you can. You're going to look crazy. It's okay. It's just me and you right now. And you're going to open your mouth as wide as you can, and then you're going to make a lion sound on the way out. Breathing lion sound on the way out. So take a deep breath in. We're going to do it 3 times together, okay? Take a deep breath in your nose. Big eyes, big hands, and on your breath out. 2 more times in your nose. That's a lion's breath. Next one, number 2, is alternate nostril breathing. This is actually good to balance your brain hemispheres. So it's normal for us to want to favor one side of our hemisphere. Sometimes we're really great artists but horrible at business, or we're really great at handling money but we're horrible at organizing our furniture within our home or organizing other things in our life that has to do with being able to create and be able to come up with ideas. Some people are horrible at one and better at the other. And the reason why we do that is because we tend to favor one side of our brain. So it's always good to be able to balance both hemispheres, because if you want to be an artist, it's good to be able to know how to be business minded. For example, to know how to sell the art. And if you are business minded and you're technical thinking, you're great with math, it's great to have that skill, but it's kind of going to work against you if you have no imagination on how to build a business for yourself, but only know how to run it, if that makes any sense. So it's good to be able to balance the two hemispheres within your brain. So the best way to do that, to let oxygen equally run through your brain, is to do this exercise called alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to hold your hand like this, like you're saying hang 10, okay, like we're in Hawaii here. And then you're going to use your pinky and your thumb, okay, to block and allow the other nose to breathe and block the other nostril, okay? So like this. So you're going to breathe in one nostril, and then so what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in one nostril. Let's say that we're going to start with the right nose, breathe in to the count of 3, then you're going to hold to the count of 3, and then you're going to switch fingers and let it out to the count of 3, then hold to the count of 3, and then in through that nostril to the count of 3, and then hold to the count of 3, and then breathe out the next nostril to the count of 3, and then you're going to hold to the count of 3, and then we're going to start all over again, okay? So are you ready? Take a deep breath in your nose by blocking your left nostril. No, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, switch sides, then breathe out, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, then breathe in that same nostril, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, then out, 1, 2, 3, then hold out, 1, 2, 3. Just in case you didn't get that the first time, I'm going to show you once again how to do alternate nostril breathing. You're going to hold in one nostril, then hold your breath into the same amount of seconds. You could either do 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, whatever you feel comfortable with, do you. So in to 3 seconds, hold to 3 seconds, then out your other nostril to 3 seconds, then in 3 seconds, hold 3 seconds, and out 3 seconds on the other side. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, hold in, 1, 2, 3, then switch sides, then out your other nostril, 1, 2, 3, then hold out, 1, 2, 3, then breathe in, 1, 2, 3, then hold out your other nostril, 1, 2, 3, then hold your breath out, 1, 2, 3. So that's how you do alternate nostril breathing. If you're feeling kind of mentally imbalanced, if you feel like you keep favoring one side more than the other side, this is going to be a great breathing technique to help you be more mentally balanced, or more balanced when it comes to gifts is what it is, or the way you think and stuff like that. This is going to be the best breathing technique for you if you feel like you like to favor one side of your brain more than the other. The next one is deep abdominal breathing. This is one of the major ones that's going to really calm you down. If you feel like you're really stressed out and you can't calm down, or if you can't sleep, if you have a lot of sleeping issues, this deep abdominal breathing is going to help you out. Please do not stand up when you do this, because when you do it a lot, it can make you feel a little dizzy, which is kind of normal, so don't freak out if that happens. So if you're with me, go ahead and either lay down or sit down while we're doing this exercise. And what you're going to do is you're going to breathe in your nose as far as you can until you're going to allow your stomach expand out. And you don't, because a lot of times we have this bad habit when we breathe is to try to hold our stomach in. So deep abdominal breathing means you're going to breathe in through your nose as far as you can until you feel like you cannot breathe anymore, and you're going to breathe in more until you still feel like your stomach is so fat and bloated and sticking all the way out. And then you're going to push your stomach in and force that breath out of your mouth. Like so, okay? And then when you're breathing out, You're going to do it as far as you can until you feel like your stomach is almost getting sucked inside your ribs, okay? So this is deep abdominal breathing. Do it with me, okay? Take a deep breath in your nose and out your mouth. 2 more times. If you don't feel your stomach going in and out, then you're not doing it right. You want to make sure your stomach is expanding out and sucking in really far in, okay? The next one is going to be 4-count breathing, which is the most common breathing technique that is actually usually used in a lot of meditations or guided meditations, okay? And this is a great thing to do. You could do anywhere. You could do it while you're walking, while you're standing in line, whenever there's just a lot of stuff and you feel like you just need to just calm down and be with the moment and not be bothered by maybe there's something going on around you and it's kind of stressing you out. Maybe your family's arguing, maybe you're in a hectic store, maybe you're in traffic, whatever it is in your surroundings is kind of irritating you, or maybe you need to use this technique because you just want to calm your mind down because you want to meditate or something. So this is going to be a good way to do that when you're on the go. Of course, you could do it when you're not on the go, but if you want one that's going to be best for on the go, because obviously using the lion's breath or deep abdominal breathing while you're on the go is probably not going to be a good idea, or the alternate nostril breathing, because you're usually when you're on the go, your hands are busy, your feet are busy. So this is going to be a good on-the-go breathing technique. It's called the 4-count breathing. You can either do 3-count breathing or 5-count breathing, whatever it is, as long as it's equal the whole time. That's what you want to make sure it is, okay? So you're going to breathe in your nose to the count of 4, and then you're going to hold your breath into the count of 4, and then you're going to allow it out. You're going to blow out like this to the count of 4, and then breathe in, and then start all over again and breathe back in, hold, then breathe back out, and then back in again. So let's do it together 4 times. Take a deep breath in to the count of 4. Hold. And out your mouth to the count of 4. Then in your nose. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3. In. Hold. Out. One more time. In through your nose. Hold. And out. Then hold your breath out to the count of 4. All right, so the next one, the last one, is going to be a simple breathing focus, which means you're not going to be counting anything or doing anything with your hands. You're simply going to allow yourself to be for a moment, because a lot of times we're stuck in the hustle bustle life. Everything has to be done, and we have to be so focused on the next move, and we're still thinking about the last move. So this is going to be a great technique to give yourself permission to just be with yourself, be with your own aura, be with your own energy, get to know yourself, get to know your own energy just for a moment without judging the moment. So when we do simple breathing focus, you don't want to judge the moment. You don't want to focus on what you're about to do next, because you're only going to do it literally maybe for 30 seconds or just a minute, or maybe you could set a timer on your phone for just 5 minutes that you're just going to sit here with yourself just for a couple minutes. So there's no excuse to not do this. To say you don't have time to do breathing techniques, this one literally will just only take 1 minute of your day, and that 1 minute is a gift to you. Give yourself permission to be able to do this at least once a day. If you're not a meditator and you don't know how to meditate yet, or it's not your thing, so you don't know what to do, you're not sure how to still your mind, this is going to be a great start on teaching yourself how to calm your mind down, or like I said earlier, the monkey chatter in your brain. So what you're simply going to do is you're going to get comfortable somewhere, and you're going to just sit just for a moment, and you're just going to breathe, and you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to focus on your breathing. And you could either say, I notice myself breathing in, I notice myself breathing out. And you're going to simply notice the air touching your skin, and you could even notice the way the air feels when it's going into your nostrils and when it's going out of your lips. And you're going to simply just focus on the air and focus on the breathing. You could even think about, what does it feel like to have your breath and the air go into your lungs? What I like to do is I like to focus on the wave of the air that from when it goes in and then back out. There's a wave inside yourself that goes and then back out. I like to focus on that wave of breath, that's the breath of life that's within us. And what it does, it helps you take your mind off of all the stuff that's going on in life. You know, the traffic, the bosses, the jobs, the kids, the spouse, and all that kind of stuff. The stress and family and money, stuff like that. You know, it just for a moment, just give yourself permission to just calm your mind and just focus on your breathing just for a moment. And what this does is it shows you that peace and calmness is always with you, no matter what is going on in this life, no matter what the government is doing, no matter what is on the media, what is on the news. Peace and calmness is always with you. And all you have to do is just give yourself permission to just sit with your breath just for a moment. So before I end this video, I want you guys to just do it with me, okay? And just follow my voice. You're going to go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then back out. Notice the sounds from far away. Notice how the air feels when it's going into your nostrils and out your lips. How does the temperature feel on your skin? Maybe the weight of the earth below you supporting you. What does your heartbeat sound like and feel like? What does it feel like to just be in the moment, just for a little bit? And then whenever you're ready, you could go ahead and just open your eyes. These are things that we could do for ourselves. It doesn't matter what's going on in our life. It's just a moment to be with ourselves. It basically teaches us mindfulness. It teaches us to be with the moment, to be aware of our own thoughts. So if you are doing this practice, if you notice any thoughts floating in your awareness, getting in the way of your attention, of your breath, you're not going to judge it. You're not going to get mad at yourself because your brain's meant to think. It's normal. You're simply going to notice the thought and you're going to push it away. It's like imagining yourself as you were the mountain and thoughts are clouds floating past the mountain. So if you notice a cloud floating by, you're just going to say, oh, there's a cloud. Oh, well, and you're going to push it away. Don't identify it. Don't allow it to identify you. Just say, oh, there it is, and then push it away, and then return your focus back to your breathing. So for those of you who sometimes stress out and not sure what to do when you're stuck in a stressful moment, these are great things you could do to help release that negative energy or hot energy or any poo-poo in your aura you want to get out. These are some great techniques you could use. If you use any of these techniques and you feel like it really helped you, please go ahead and leave a comment or leave a message and let me know your experience. I'd love to hear people's experiences with things like this. My next video is going to be on a Kundalini meditation. I like to do guided meditation videos. I haven't done one in a while, so I'm gonna get back into my meditation videos here. This is gonna be my first Kundalini meditation. So go ahead and look out for that next video next week. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mind of Ro and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I have more meditation techniques to share with you. I hope everyone is having a calm and collected day. Namaste. Ankh Uchasaneb Odabo. Peace.